What I'd like you to tell me is what made you decide to come to Mount Auburn Presbyterian Church?
I was looking for an open and welcoming church when I first moved to Cincinnati. And when I walked into the building, I fell in love with the architecture and the building itself. Then I fell in love with the people. They were so welcoming, and I felt at home immediately at this church, and it was such a big part of my life when I lived here in Cincinnati. Of course, I was on the Building and Grounds Committee, and I respect anybody that helps to keep this building maintained. It's such a treasure for this city.
How did it feel coming back when you came?
Awesome. Got to see a lot of old friends that meant so much to me during my time here, that supported me so much. I had some bad times when I was in Cincinnati, but my friends were here to support me at this church, and I really enjoyed seeing them again.
What would you say to someone who was looking for a church and asked you about Mount Auburn? What would you tell them?
I would say one of the things that I prized about the congregation and valued with the congregation was their diversity. I mean, you have straight couples, gay couples, all races, all creeds, all castes, all income brackets. So it seemed like a very eclectic congregation. And that's one of the priorities that I look for in a church. I don't want to go to a church that's one of anything.
And how would you describe this weekend and being back here to your friends when you go back home to Charlotte?
Fun. I really enjoyed seeing everybody again and seeing the building again. All the work that's been done on the building since I've left. And of course, my church, my home church now is in Charlotte. It's only 100 years old, so it's younger than this church, but it still has the same problems that this church had when I first started coming here. So I think that my church down there can learn a lot from what you've done here at this church. You're a great example of how to preserve the architecture and the integrity of this original building.
What else makes Mount Auburn special to you?
The people. I mean, that's all I can say is the people. The welcoming people, the support that I've felt from this congregation, the diversity, everything that I've talked about, it felt immediately like a home church when I first came here. And I explored several churches in the area when I first came, and came to this church, and it's like I found my home. Felt right.
Anything else you want to add? You've done a great job.
I enjoy meeting the new people that have come to this church since I've left, and the evolution of the pastoral process here. I look forward to seeing Pastor Midge preach. I haven't been able to be back here when she was preaching, but I will be back here, I'm sure, and I'll see her preach eventually. But
Good, perfect.
great.